Sleeping is
It's definitely
basically
'cause
just
I
like
stayed up. AC, LCK, and LPL.
oh, and yeah, they're all on at like
So like
weird times.
midnight
Yeah,
or noon. Yeah, 5 in the morning. So
fair. I'll be right back. Okay, draft starting. Team CIA, the blue side. Oh, Oh, I think we're doing it in client. Okay.
Okay.
CIA is blue side, and Team LeBron on the red side. It's looking like it'll be a close game. Close matchup here. You got Camille Ban, Aatrox Ban going over to their top laner, who is one of their higher ranked players, so it makes sense. They banned Vladimir. It's toward get Dragon. Kaisa is over toward Execute, I think. Is their EDC? So blue side really focusing in on one player, and red side kinda spreading out the power. And Zeriban, another EDC. Mumu first pick. Can only assume that's going in the jungle. Ooh, and a Fiddlesticks. That's not something you see every day. That'll be a fun champion to watch in this game. Little jungle sticks action. And Jin picked up on second pick. Really strong AD carry this patch. He enjoys the items, the overall meta. It's a good ADC to get a hold of. Rel picked up for, I believe, Electroplasma. Their support, who I believe plays a lot of Rel. And Samira Rel, deadly duo. Pretty scary for this Jin. He definitely would like some sort of heal. Nautilus is decent. Just always have that R button and point and click CC for Samira. I'm down for it. Oh yeah, Samira into this Fiddlesticks could be a little spooky if he mispositions for even just a second. Second round of ban starts with a Silas, another one of Kang's more played champs. Get Dragon. And Gwen ban, they're just gonna keep slamming this top laner with bans, it looks like. They might 5 ban him. We might have our first 5 ban. And that would be quite sad. For Men Lover, we believe is the top laner. Or his team.
Are you certain?
And LeBlanc ban, okay. Going over toward Men Lover's mid laner. LeBlanc also a pretty scary champion, went ahead. So I like it as a ban. And we see Set, one of Men Lover's most played top laners actually, and they kind of ignored it, and it's looking like a pretty strong pick here. The Amumu Rel and Samira. Set generally enjoys being against those types of champions. And Volibear being picked up. Or Team CIA. Rihanna. So we're looking at some potential wombo combos. With the Ori, the Amumu, the Rel, the Samira. That will mean a lot of the pressure will be on the Samira and the Orianna. And if either of them get one shot by the set, the Fiddlesticks, the Vel'Koz, or even a Jhin fourth shot, they could be in for some trouble. But overall, I'd say blue team definitely has the better team fighting comp. They just have to watch out for red side's pretty good pick potential with their champions and just their general poke. Vel'Koz and Jhin can pose pretty good threat together. Um, but yeah, we'll get into game in just a few minutes here. Mm.
Yeah, I think in terms of team fight, I think the synergy on blue side is very strong, but if it's not executed correctly, it can fall apart really easily, especially because of the Vel'Koz and Fiddlesticks ultimate.
Yeah, for sure. And if this set gets ahead, he can just be a demon in the side lane that he can just draw people toward, and they won't even need to worry about team fighting.
Yep.
So that's the biggest concern I'm seeing here for blue team. So they'll have to do their best to keep him down. But yeah, outside of that, I'm not seeing a whole lot stopping this set.
Yeah, there's way stronger just picking off one another for the men lovers team.
Hmm.
So literally just getting anyone out of the fight, killing them before the actual team fight happens
Is
is
big.
very strong, especially the neutral objective.
Mm-hmm. Grub's looking pretty strong for both teams. Volibear and Set, both prominent split pushers. Mumu and Fiddlesticks are both pretty healthy and fast clearers, so I expect to see a lot of action in one of these lanes, whichever one they choose to path toward. I'm guessing it's going to be, I mean, my guess would be they path bot. Just, I mean, two lethal lanes, or I mean, one lethal lane, just with the Samir and the Rel and the Nautilus on the opposing side, but we'll see. They might end up playing top side for that set, uh, for that set insurance. Getting him head early would be quite beneficial for red side, I believe. Loading into the game, we see blue side with a TP advantage. With Donny Nitro opting to take the barrier this game. Both ADCs with the cleanse, as expected. A lot of CC on either side. Cleanse is very beneficial for both the AD carries. And yeah, we got Bandito Fiddlesticks. Shout out to Sean, Mistress Bandito. It's in fact one of his favorite skins. And we're loaded in. We're gonna see look, they're picking the Nautilus blue side here, so they might look to stack in a bush, expecting an invade. They're pinging toward that bot side. It looks like they might walk as 5. We're getting a lot of pings here. Set's going top. 4 red members going bot. Might see Nautilus fish for an early hook.
30
Mid
seconds
laner
until
spot each other.
minions spawn.
World Worm wishes the enemy team good luck, a questionable decision in such a high stakes game.
Minions have spawned.
It's looking like Samir and Rel are. They want to get up to some fishy business down here. I don't think they have the stronger level 1. Just because Samir is, I mean, just quite a weak champion without a few points in her abilities. But yeah, we'll see. Levels 1 to 2, the lane should be favored toward the Jhin and Nautilus, I would expect. I'm sure mid lane's just going to be a bit of a farm fest. Whoever can last hit these minions a bit better. Both junglers starting topside, they will be pathing bot, as pretty expected, I would say. Early trade coming out, top lane. A lot of damage onto either laner. Set does benefit from having more HP regen at lower HPs, so... Oh, let me get up the scoreboard. There we go. And we're all in order. Right. Rel engages a level 2. Grilled Worm a little caught. Forced to cleanse. Backs off. And another level 2 trade coming up top lane. A lot of damage going on Jackson Mahomes, and he falls to
First
Menlower.
blood.
That is a big, big kill. And that might solidify the state of this top lane. Just the types of champions that Volibear and Set are. Volibear will be able to TP back to lane, so it might not be over, but with the Mumu just now finishing his Grom, a little slow in the clear, while Fiddlesticks is already on his 4th camp. Yeah, Menlover now with a huge lead over this Volibear. And red side's got a little bit of a freeze down in the bot lane, putting pressure on blue side, regardless of Jhin having no cleanse, which is smart. Samir and Rel can't punish a freeze too hard. Out hook doesn't end up being too beneficial. Fiddlesticks does just finish his clear now, so it looks like he will be able to get this bot crab quite easily. Alamumu is just now finishing up his red buff. There we go. Side's got a fat wave coming into them. Mumu is around. They could look to punish them on this push into tower. Jhin does have no cleanse, but he does have the flash available. Looking like they do want to set up some sort of play. And Fiddlesticks is topside, but they do smell that Mumu, and he's scared off by the vision.
Yeah, it seems to feel 6 is trying to go for 6 as fast as possible. Probably gonna get the top scuttle.
Yep.
Then start looking for engages.
Side is in a pretty advantageous position at this point, just higher CSs, especially for the jungler. And for the bot lane and mid lane, surviving is the most important part for these champs. So far, so good on that front. Mumu trying to scout out if this top grab was taken, and he sees it's taken. Gonna go back to his Gromp. Flashing from Rel, good flash from Jhin. LQ whiffs, and they just walk it out. I mean, that's super good. No Rel flash is super, super big, especially when she wasn't able to get any sort of lead from it.
Flash for flash is really strong, especially on an ADC. That
Mhm.
really frees up a Mumu for going down to bot
True,
lane.
true. Rel does have some pretty good gank setup. They just gotta find a timer to get that gank off. But Jin Cleanse is coming back up. Just another timer for safety. LQ miss again. Ooh, a lot of damage going on to Samir here. Forced to cleanse. Exhaust.
Thus,
No flash for Jin. He can't flash fourth shot this guy. A lot of damage going on to Nautilus. Does have flash. Oh, she goes down. Can Grilled Worm return a kill onto the Samira? Ooh. Triumph.
double.
Oh, wow. Samir just barely gets away with that and gets the kill. Oh, a lot of damage going on to Get Dragon. And he falls down to, I think, Scorch? Killed him at the end there? That was a tight damage range, but he got it off. Well played from Donny Nitro with the solo kill in the mid lane. Fiddlesticks finished off 3 grubs. Just gonna make this set's job way easier to shove his fist into the enemy top lane's tower. And it's looking like he might try to position for this Drake, although his bot lane did just die. Mumu also down here. I reckon Fiddlesticks will be 6 off either his Grump or his Wolves. And might look to make a play off of it. Mumu hanging around. They're looking, they know Jin has no flash. Root connects, flash hook. Ooh, just barely out of range. And Nautilus could be in a bad position here. Rel and Samir are both 6, and Mumu flash forward, and Nautilus is
Engage
gonna
on
be
Nautilus.
down. Yeah.
Nautilus is down.
That was a good punish by blue side bot lane to punish that mishook onto the Mumu. And oh wow, that set damage is really hurting. Armor not the best stat to buy in the set, just because he does do, well, a good portion of his damage is true damage with that W. It's looking like Fiddlesticks is 6. He might look for a play. He's R-ing forward. They saw him though. It's all about the Samir. If they can get on the Samir, they can win. Mumu goes down to Grilled Worm. Fourth shot onto Rel. Oh, the Vel'Koz are. And Grilled Worm survives actually. Shutdown goes over to Nautilus, it looks like. A lot of damage onto his Woolly Bear. And this Vel'Koz is looking very fed at the moment. 2-0-2 in the mid lane and about 9 CS per minute. 8 minutes in. This game is gonna be mostly on the Samir, it looks like, unless they're able to start punishing this Vel'Koz from farming.
Mira does have her first full item right now.
Oh yeah.
Make her really strong for
Electro Samir
any
is
skirmish.
such a big spike. I mean, any item on this champ, super good. But yeah, they're going to want to stay away from bot lane fights as much as possible. And we see red side, though, just has complete domination of vision over both rivers, practically. With that top crab and the line of wards down bot lane. It's going to make it hard for the Samu to make a play. I would like to see a sweeper come out of blue team here, though. Just to help deny that vision. Yeah, we're looking at pretty decisive goal lead for the top side of red team, but with a lot of that gold lead being diminished by the Samira with 3 kills. Oh, they're looking onto Amumu. Fiddlestick's ult is popped. He is caught. No flash. And yeah, that's a dead Amumu. You gotta be respecting that that Vel'Koz damage and that possibility of the Fiddlesticks ult. Or you will just fall. And it looks like Fiddlesticks is... Oh, flash ult from Set back away from the tower. W, not enough as Volibear flashes out. Yeah, Fiddlesticks is going to be able to secure the next 3 grubs for his team. For his Set, primarily, who's going to be, yeah, just beating down this tower. If he can get a kill into this Volibear, he can probably take 3 plates, if not the full tower, with 6 grubs. Yeah, Volibear does have no TP, so Set will be trying to punish him as much as he can, knowing that.
Can you get the neutral timers up?
Oh yeah. Set looking like he just wants to take the back. He's probably got Stridebreaker gold in base, which is a pretty good spike for the champion. Yeah, there's Stridebreaker, boots, cloth armor. Love to see it. TP back. Volibear still doesn't have TP for another about a minute and a half, looks like. Umu looking to fight on start fighting to the Nautilus. Row right behind him. See if he take use forward onto Jin. Does have ult available, pops it. Jin cleanses a little too late. Tries to flash away. Running to his Vel'Koz. Nautilus flashes away. Fiddlesticks ults forward to protect his team. Mumu flashes forward. Fiddlesticks responds with his own flash. Mumu now might be caught by the Vel'Koz, and the Vel'Koz art gets popped, taking down the Mumu. Samir shoots Nautilus in the face and dies. Oriana is coming, and Vel'Koz could get out of position here. Flash forward from Samir. Flash forward from...
The shock? Oh.
Shockwave miss.
What's hitting the Jin?
I think Vel'Koz flashed it there. Good flash. A lot of good flashes coming out from all sides. Vel'Koz getting a little low here. Trying to start some sort of fight. It's looking like not much more will be able to happen. Vel'Koz is sitting on vision. I reckon he'll just try to push this wave and probably try and get out of here. He's on a pretty fat bounty. And yeah, just does so much damage with that Q. I reckon red side will probably be able to start dragging here if they wish. It definitely would be safe to start it. It looks like Fiddlesticks is just gonna opt to go back and get his Leandries, which is also fair. And yeah, in the meantime, Set did manage to take the full top lane turret. Not sure when that happened, gonna be honest with you.
It was definitely during the fight.
Yeah, I guess Volibear tried to back at some point and he got punished. Just with the whole tower gone due to, I mean, 6 grubs and Set just being a fast pusher. Mumu looking to start up the Drake, it seems. Fiddlesticks does have R. I think this could be a good fight for red side. Oh wow. Fiddlesticks R pop, a lot of damage going over. Vel'Koz in a great position here. Samira getting damage on the Jin, takes him out. Volibear TP's in, stuns Nautilus. Nautilus gonna go down here. Looks like a pretty good fight for blue side. Although Set is going to be able to easily demolish that top tier 2 turret in response. Which it will be another good chunk of money over 10. Plus 700. Ooh! Payday. Yeah. Set will look to probably counter jungle on his way out of here. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the Samir. If she's able to get onto Jin freely. Oh, Mumu smites away the blue buff. Nice. Thanks for the leash, bucko. And Set is forced to back off. Red side still with a 2.5k gold lead despite that last fight, just due to, I imagine, most of the gold being on the set at this point. Yeah, it's about a 3k gold lead in top lane alone.
Yeah, and a 1k goal lead is in the mid lane,
Yeah.
which is really strong for Vel'Koz.
Yeah, if blue team wants to win this game, they need to figure out a way to get on that Vel'Koz in fights. But he's been positioning well, and as long as he continues to do so, he will just be able to pump out damage freely. Set now dragging Samir and Rel down to the bot lane. This is going to be a free herald for the red team. Set will not be too phased by a small little Samir and her Rel companion. We see both carries in the top lane of red side. I'd like to see one of them in lane, probably Vel'Koz preferably. It's looking like Amumu might be positioning to dive this set, or just take him out when the turret falls, but Set probably will be able to back off, yeah. And they respond with the bot tier 1 with the mid tier 1, which is an infinitely better turret to take than a side lane turret. Red side looking, or blue side looking to pick off this Vel'Koz, flashes away. A lot of slows coming out from the Volibear with that Iceborne Gauntlet. And Donnie Nitro looks like he's cooked here. Amumu going in, and Volibear
Great
takes
shutdown for the volley.
Yeah. I would have liked to see it go over to the Orianna, but oh, it looks like Ori could be TPing to her death here if she's not careful. Going melee range against this set could be a little questionable. EW on damage. She does have flash, and her team is on the way. She's able to flash away. Oh, flashes toward Rel, but Bluetooth auto attack takes her out. Tough luck. Set now has his Hull Breaker complete, a second item, making him all that more threatening in the side lane. With not anyone really able to match him, or come close to it. We saw after him tanking practically Orianna's like 5 combos in a row, and then still managing to easily solo kill her. Man, look at that Vel'Koz damage. It's like 500 damage per Q. That stings.
Cooldown's low as well.
Mm-hmm. And it's like no mana cost. He can just keep throwing it out. Blue team does have the potential soul win condition though, with being 2 Drakes up at this point. I reckon with the set being down here, this third Drake might be a little tough to take. Fiddlestick's opting to itemize toward a Void Staff here, it looks like. A little questionable, as the only MR on blue side is Arc Treads at this point, but preemptive buy isn't always the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it looks like red side's gonna try to force down this third Drake, give him more time to pull this game out and get towers. I like it. And Volibear not pushing extraordinarily fast. One thing red side does have to be careful for is blue team's Baron taking potential, because that Leandre's Amumu does do that objective quite fast, unexpectedly. Set opting to take a recall here. Buying one tunneler and a longsword. Going straight back bot. Love to see it. Yeah, and I expect the game state to slow down a bit. Only objective is Baron, and neither team seems comfortable just starting it. It's all gonna be about getting a pick from either side here. Still anyone's game for sure. Out the Herald mid, looking to force down this tier 2. Vel'Koz, rides the Herald in, but Fiddlesticks with the big ulti. Samir goes down to the Fiddlesticks. And Volibear able to take out Fiddle.
The Mumu gets away carefree.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the split pushing Jhin in the top lane is gonna be drawing members of blue team up there. Probably will make it so they red team can force it. Oh, good flash from Grilled Worm, able to take out the Amumu. 1v3, mind you. Meanwhile, Set is just smacking down to the tier 2 mid and is able to get another hunk of gold for himself. Overall, pretty decent macro by red side, despite the big wombo combo they hit on Vel'Koz and Nautilus. And that tier 2 being taken mid lane just opens up the map so much more for red side. Just gives Fiddlesticks so many more angles to work with. Hook and a miss. Set looking to probably finish off. I'm guessing this is a Sterix. Oh, it's Overlord's Bloodmail, right? Which Set does make quite good use of due to his grit passive. But yeah, I mean, Set just gonna keep shoving his wee down Orianna's throat in the bot lane here. With his third item being complete, he's just that more of a juicer. And Jin's still making use of 3 lanes here, being able to arm himself up some more, getting his reset in before this Drake, baiting enemies top side.
Yeah, ever since Zed destroyed the tier 1 and tier 2 on the top side, he's been getting free CS.
Jhin cancels his base. Probably looking to get more gold for an item before Drake, I expect. And unfortunately finds a Volibear and a Rel walking up there. Set looking to find an angle here on someone. Hits by Ori and scared off. Fiddlesticks ult popped. Samira is caught and Rel, and that's a lot of damage. And yeah, settle into Volibear, forces him to flash out. Mumu forced to walk away, and this looks like another potential free Drake or a Baron startup for red side.
Looks like they're doing both.
Yeah.
Splitting.
They might end up playing for both just because Samira is such a big portion of blue team's damage. But I think they might take it too slowly to be able to get both.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And yeah, these Chemtech Drakes are some of Set's favorites just because he loves operating at like below half health. So if they're able to get a Chemtech soul for him, he's looking pretty unstoppable. Momo might be a little caught here, walking into 3 of red team's members, just goes down. No cooldowns blown. That's the blue side jungler. They very well could start up Baron and look for a turn with Fiddlesticks ult. They might be they're bush camping and get spotted by the vision plant. They're still sitting in a bush. Oh, gets caught up. Oh, and the Vel'Koz goes down. A lot of damage from the Samira, and the Fiddlesticks also returning a lot. Hook onto Rel. Can Vel'Koz get the skill shot? Ooh, get Dragon flashes forward. Finishes off the Vel'Koz. Now it's just Nautilus against the world. And with all his shielding, I doubt he'll be able to get out of here alive or get a kill on time. Pops the R. Hold up. Hold up. It was a little close, but goes down. And yeah, that's the power of these champions together. Just Rel, Samira. If she's able to get on top of Vel'Koz, it's practically over for the tentacle bastard. Get Dragon does have no flash now for next fight. They weren't able to get anything off of winning that fight, unfortunately, so will be a little scary going forward for him, especially with Fiddlesticks just being able to are on top of them. Bear finds the set. It's a lot of damage from Set's Q. Global red going over to red side. Red side positioning around this Baron. Trying to get these Fiddlesticks passive set up, these Jin traps. All important for making picks. Will try to sneak this global blue for himself. Set might run into him here. He will start up the Grom. Doesn't seem like they spot each other. Vel'Koz looking to steal away this global red. Is able to get it. Pretty influential. Global blue is spawning for red side. Well, Vel'Koz finds a lot of damage onto the Mumu and the Orianna. Mumu being forced to flash away.
Hook by the
Flash hook.
Nautilus.
Onto Orianna, the Jin snipe takes her out, and Rel also falls. And it looks like, yeah, Mumu's gonna have to back off, and this looks like a free Baron. Well, Set is just demolishing this top lane turret. R's in, a lot of damage on Umumu. Umumu pops R, he gets stunned, but he still goes down to the W. And Set, like a Giga Chad, just walks it off, minding his own business. Taking the little mummy boy with him, while his team secures the Baron. Yeah, that is a big, big win for red side there, as the next Drake is spawning in 40 seconds. Which I imagine they'll easily be able to secure, given the state of vision and power.
And now we have a Randuin's and a Zhonya's. That the Fiddlestick won't be blown up by the Samira.